Hey, this is Gagan Gopal and this is everything I do in a day. Do we have another one of these? So I usually wake up at around 5 a.m. and right after that I continue sleeping for 6 to 7 hours. I get out of bed at 11 a.m. and then it's breakfast time. So it's really important for me to start the day in a good way. So I'll have 1 apple, 2 eggs and 3 liters of stale dishwater that I found down the sink. And then I throw up twice. Productivity is the key to a successful life. So at 12 p.m. I'm on my way driving to my job. Usually at around 12:30 I realize I don't have a driving license. And at 12:45 I realize I don't have a job either. That part is always a bummer. At 2 p.m. it's time for some exercise. I start with some basic warm-up and then I stop. At 4 p.m. I read a book. Because remember kids, your body can only be as sharp as your mind. Unless you're a scissor, because then your body's really sharp and you don't have a mind at all. My 2 favorite books are How to Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee and How to Invest in Bitcoins by this author called Anonymous. I got the audiobook version of that. It's narrated by Morgan Freeman. At 6 p.m. I usually call my good old friend Pablo, who works at the local grocery store. I say, hey Pablo, what's up? What are you doing? Let's catch up for some dinner or something. And he says, who is this? Where the hell did you get this number from? Don't ever call me again. Pablo, such a great guy. At 6:45, I do some research on my computer. My research will be done by 6:46 or 6:47, depending if I'm using adblock or not. At 7:30, I get arrested because of the research I did back at 6:45. My life is such a roller coaster. At 8 p.m. I end up in jail. That's where I get my evening nap. And then I just have to wait for my lawyer. He's a really good guy. But expensive though. Hey, by the way, do you guys still need this clock?
No, Gagan, please leave it there.
I might get a good price on eBay for it. My name is Gagan Gopal and that is everything I do in a day.
And cut.
Am I getting paid for this?
No.
Oh. It's really important for me to start the day in a good way. So I'll have 1 apple, 2 eggs and stale dishwater, which I found. Damn it! Productivity is the key to a successful life. So at 12 p.m. I realize that I don't have a job. And How to Invest in Bitcoins by this anonymous author called Anonymous. You laughed. 2 p.m. it's time for some exercise. I start with some basic warm-up and then I stop. This is too funny.